Hello, my Tarot Maniacs. How are you? Hi, wifey. And Zeph and Samantha. TT, I see you here. We got lots of fun people. Hi, Stephanie, jumping into the chat. So, guys, with Tarot Destiny, my dear, how are you? I just gifted a whole bunch of memberships. So I gifted out all 10 memberships for the month. I get 10 that I can give out, no problem. So hi, Mary. Welcome, welcome. We are on vertical and on portrait, and we are here following up the Catherine Princess of Wales video that I did on that glorious Queen Victoria Oriental tiara that she wore at the German state dinner. Hi, Jeannie. So guys, we are going to jump right into it. Dave Murphy, you got a shout out in the last video. So you got to go back and look at it. Everybody's favorite sub on YouTube, Dave Murphy. Dave Murphy, great guy. So Becky, good to see you in the chat. Becky's over there on the vertical. So Becky, if you want to come over and chat with everybody else, they're all in the portrait. So Zeph dropped the link so you can scoot on over if you want. But if you want to stay on the vert, that's totally fine. We want to rope some people in on the vert. So guys, questions, thoughts, comments on the last video. What do you think? Hi, Logan Murphy. Good to see you in the vert. Carla, you were gifted a membership by me, so you got a membership. Welcome to the cookie jar. Welcome to the cookie jar. Dave Murphy, you always get a shout out. Don't you worry, my friend. So, all right, guys. Logan Murphy wants to know what my last meal would be if I chose. I know what it would be. So it would be a pan fried, or I just pan seared filet mignon with a brandied cream sauce, Duchess potatoes, and some kind of delicious side. I'm not sure what delicious vegetable I would want with that. Certainly not arugula, Greg.
Arugula?
Arugula. It is a vegetable.
It is a vegetable.
So I'm going to do one thing, guys. I'm going to grab. Anybody know what this is? This is called a fidget seat, and it's for people with ADHD or hyperactivity disorder, and it forces you to use your ab muscles to stabilize your body. And so it helps me out in my weirdness. I'm going to bring up my seat just a little bit. Feet are on the floor. Get on the floor, because ow, that was my knee. So, all right. What questions do we have about the royal state dinner with the German representatives? Any questions in the chat? Because we're just extended dance remix. Extended dance remix of my premiere that just went. So what questions do you all have? What do you want to know? What do you want to know now? What did they eat? Really? Asparagus with hollandaise sauce. Let me just fix this camera a little bit. Oh, okay, I'm better centered here. One fun thing I found out yesterday is Greg and I both hate the incense that goes in the, if you look right above me here, there's like a gravity incense burner. And the incense, the cone incense, is terrible. Terrible. It was absolutely awful. Awful. Not a delicious scent. Greg was like, what scent is it? So over on the vertical chat, we've got questions about books and food and whatnot. Logan, if you want to come on over to the main chat, we got a really, really good group over here. 5 the live that doesn't have, yes, the little cell phone on there. Let me see. I can drop it. I think if I drop the link, bloop, I think it'll bring you guys right over. So boys and girls, so let's talk tiaras. tiaras. So, and I dropped a card at the end of the last video. Dauphin. I can never say that. Dauphin Schmois. Twisted tiara tricks. What is going on in the chat? Absolutely love that prince. Что это? Что? Speaking to my husband in Russian, he doesn't speak Russian.
No, I don't. So I don't know what you're saying.
Are you going to use the one Russian word you know?
No. Yet.
So, wifey, I can answer that question. Hey, Logan, everybody give Logan a nice warm welcome. There's Logan. Nice warm welcome for him. Logan, start asking your questions. Everybody's dropping it in the chat. This is correct, wifey. Queen Victoria had that made for queens only. Now we know she's going to be the queen. We know it's a coming. It's a coming. But this is what we're going to look at. Let's do a little channeling. Huh? What do we think? What do we think? We'll do a little channeling and let's see what Queen Victoria would think about this. So, what is her appraisal of Catherine, the Princess of Wales? Logan and Dave, do you guys know each other? Logan, Dave Murphy is a huge fan here. YouTube stab worthy. Is it possible that I'm more beautiful? My hair came out really good today, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Logan, you're in the right spot because I'm a book person. You can see behind me, I got a lot of books, read a lot of different topics. So let's see. Oh, hang on there, Mustard Mischief. I gotcha. Oh, you know what I'm going to do too? Since we're going to be on here for a little bit, let me open up the Hypsee app and coordinate it with this live.
Oh, doesn't he get a free pizza?
Huh?
Logan Murphy read 60 books this year. Does he get a free pizza?
He should. All right. So I'm going to add Hypsee into this so you guys can drop some questions if you want your personal questions. 60 books is quite notable. Haley, I got you. I'm going to look at that. So, all right. So you guys can drop your requests in Hypsee. I'm going to give you the link for that. Personal readings, guys. Personal readings you have to pay for. Oh, love peace. 6-7. Wait a minute. Wait. I could do it. 6-7. 6-7. What's that?
Rokunana.
Brooklynona.
Rokunana.
Rokunana. That's right.
Speak to me in Russian. I'll speak to you in Japanese.
There. Hi. All right. So let's do a little channeling. Let's see what Queen Victoria. Let's see her appraisal of Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Ooh, doesn't like her. I'm gonna pull up the card view. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot my card view. I was looking at love peace. Love peace. Don't get crazy in there. Be cool. This is my job, man.
I'm serious. This is my job.
I'm serious. What was that from?
It's from Animal House.
Animal House. I'm serious. Logan, stick around, Logan. I will answer that question in just a minute. So I don't think the Queen Victoria loves Catherine. Let's find out why. Too much. So that's interesting. Queen Victoria, I think, feels that Catherine eclipses the monarch a little bit. So let's make Queen Victoria feel a little bit better about this. So what are her positives? She thinks that she's a good component And very bright and sunny brings a lot of positivity to it. What does she think the negatives are for Catherine? Again, that there's not enough love to go around and that she should take a little bit of a back seat. So, Dora. Hi, Dora. Good to see you. Thank you. My hair came out really good today. So, let's ask that question, Dave. I'm going to ask that question. Would Queen Victoria think that Catherine is too personal? Yes, it's dangerous. Danger. Yes, first Dr. Dead. It is a new trading card game. According to Stephen Wright, if you play this game, 3 people could drop dead.
If you get a full house.
If you get a full house. So, I'm dropping that Hypsee link too, guys. Hypsee dropped it in there, but there you go. There you go. So that Hypsee link is there. If you guys want to purchase a reading for yourself, you can do it through here. You can do it through Super Chats too. So let's get Queen Victoria out of here. Hopefully she's going to feel a little bit better about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So wifey, my good friend, had a question. Has she secretly been made the queen? Not yet. Niet сейчас. I think that's how you say not yet. Not yet. Not now. Not now. Stick around, Dr. Dead. Are you like a Grateful Dead head? I like the Grateful Dead. I do. I it's like a springtime music for me. So we have speakers outside, and when I was cleaning off the patio this year, I was cranking some vintage Dead. It was a good time. Good time out there. I was enjoying it. So I think the handing off of the scepter, when we've got the Queen of Wands, this is a scepter. Let's face it, it's a wand, but it's a scepter. Look, and we got 50 people in this live. This is a good time to go live, people. Glad to see all of you here. So when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, we're not yet passing over the scepter. We're not passing it on yet. So we're not quite ready yet, but it's a coming. It's a coming. Dr. Dead, if you're not into the Dead, give it a try. Give it a try. You might like it. You might like it. There's a little bit for everybody.
I wonder if it's
I don't.
hope his practice doesn't suffer too much.
I was going to say maybe he's a mortician. I wanted to be a mortician, and my parents thought it was really morbid. And then just like a few years ago, my father was like, "That was actually a great career path for you. You would have been good. What am I trying to say? Job security. Good job security."
Well, yeah.
Logan, yeah, you're getting popular. Stick around. We like the Murphys here. We got good vibes with the Murphys. We like Murphys.
If you knew anything about the Romanovs, I'm like, she can talk hours about the Romanovs.
I know. I saw that. Yeah, we'll talk. I said that this whole not that whole shelf. Where's my Romanov shelf? This is all Romanovs, and then it switches over into the royal family. But this is one of my favorite books, Royal Scandals. This is a great book about historic royal scandals. So, and then my husband Gregory over there, Gregopedia, who knows it all, he's got the big shelf of my academic Russian history books. So I've got all of them over there. So ask me questions. I will talk for hours. So it's just Murphy's Law, man. That's okay. That's okay. So, I think, if you want to go back and watch the original, the premiere video I just did, I don't think they're transitioning yet. So Twisted Tiara, love seeing you in the chat, my dear. Was PC. Oh, wait. Oh, Princess Catherine sending Meghan Markle a message. Was she sending a message? Good question. I like that. Was she sending a message? Hell yeah. The message I think was not necessarily from just Catherine. I think the message was from the royal family. I think they all did that. And maybe that's why we got the kiss blown from the queen to Catherine and Princess. Or Catherine and the Prince and Princess. Wolfpack, is that the Wolfpack that I know? I don't know. Don't be fresh. Don't be fresh. No freshness in the comments. Fresh comments, but no freshness. I got my trusty cup of tea, the great indoors for the introvert. Never stop exploring the great indoors with your slippers on. Memento Mori. I see, Dr. Dead. Logan, stick around. I will go into that. Stick around. So I think everybody was kind of sending out a message that this is the future of the monarchy. There is no variation of who is going to ascend to that throne. So yeah, I think there was a message sent out. So my good friend Samantha is in the chat. Samantha, my dear. Samantha Mustard. So I don't know who Sarah Seidel is or Seidel. I don't know who that is. So we'll see. Is Megan identifying with her? I'm answering the question. I don't know if you're taking the piss. Balancing act. That's a no. If she is exhibiting behaviors like that other person, I do think that it is unconscious. I don't think she's doing it on purpose. I think it was a smeg. I think it's a little different. Mary, I have not read on Meghan's father, but I will do it. I will do it. So I'll do a little read on him. I saw Thomas Markle Jr.'s video and he looks absolutely wrung out. So I'm sure things are not good. And I do believe that Kevin Sullivan, who I have an unhealthy attraction to, sorry, Greg, I have a very unhealthy attraction to Kevin Sullivan. I find him very appealing. Kevin O'Sullivan. I don't know why. I think it's because he's, huh? He's on Talk TV and he's got Coke bottom glasses. And he's way too old for me. I don't know why, but I just find him really attractive. I hope Barney's not watching. He's going to yell at me.
I think Kevin Sullivan up and it comes up as a wrestler.
No, Kevin O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan.
Oh, Leviosa. Leviosa. So, all right. So Haley, good question. I didn't see the footage of that. What's that?
Baseball Cup? Kevin O'Sullivan?
No, Talk TV. Do a search for Talk TV. Kevin O'Sullivan, Talk TV. Or GB News. He's a newscast. He's a news reader. You naughty news reader. So people are going to think there's more than tea in my cup. All right. So, okay. Yeah, I did see. I saw the leftover live. Steph gets it. Okay, yeah. All right.
He looks like a Mike Myers character.
He looks like a Mike Myers character, right? He's like so cute, though. I think he's adorable. So, all right. So, King Charles, a bit unsteady. Was he actually a bit unsteady on his feet? Yeah. He wasn't feeling great. Not feeling great. But Talk TV. Thank you, Scotland Deb. Thank you, dear. Mwah. Good to see you here too. So I think he's not feeling great. I do think that there is some weakness in the body. The cups, when we're talking about the cups, that is more of a softness about us, and the swords is really our mental hardness. Dr. Dead, it was good to see you. Hope to see you back here. You were a little bit fun to have in here. So come on back. So, yes, Samantha, I did see that he's stealing Tom's content. So I guess he's just not directing people back to to Thomas Markle Jr.'s channel. So any of the mods, drop Thomas Markle Jr.'s channel in here so that people can go over and sub if they haven't. He's a bit of an acquired taste, but you know, they've got a GoFundMe going on. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's quite dire. So Kevin O'Sullivan, I believe, said it was a brain issue that was going on. So that can get quite dicey. You guys know that. So I do think that King Charles is digging deep and using a lot of his mental resources to get himself through the day. Oh wait, would who ignore that? The Harkles? Greg.
What?
Argument sketch.
I do. Flying fucking off. Shut up. Ow. He's good.
Oh no, this is abuse. Arguments are right down the hole.
Oh, my lightsaber went off.
Oh, Greg's lightsaber went off. So we don't have any issues with
with soft regency.
No soft regency over here. So guys, give Thomas Markle Jr. a sub over there. Tell him the crazy fortune cookies sent you, and just help him out. The GoFundMe is on his community page, I believe. So, and I do think it's legit. I think it's legit. So the GoFundMe, I think he's sharing it. So, oh wait, Haley, I'm bringing this back up. So is King Charles is his mobility being affected? I do think that I think there's some issues there. The messages, the connections between body and mind are not quite meshing as much as they would like it to. OSV, good to see you here. Happy holidays, my dear. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we are asking questions left and right. So questions. So I think we do have some issues. You know, I actually was experiencing some weird nerve issues in my arm. Barney, I am going to do a bigger reading on that. So I'm going to do that a little bit later on today. I'm going to talk about the Cory Booker thing. And thanks to you because you messaged me about that. So yeah, I think it's a lavender wedding. That's my opinion, but so absolutely. But we've got Dave Murphy has a question that he dropped over on Hypsee. Remember guys, yes and no questions on Hypsee are totally free, but if you want your own reading, you can purchase one through that, or you can do it through super chats. Greg did pre-approve my weight loss, Barney. And I was just talking about I have an unhealthy crush on Kevin O'Sullivan, so I'm glad you just got here. I actually said Barney would be so mad if he heard this. So absolutely, Margie. She did annihilate Megan. Megan's wearing stupid pajamas with her friends. So Dave Murphy wants to know, is this King Charles' last state visit he will host? I don't even have to say anything else. Barney, I got plenty of meat and bones. Cut it out. I'm not bony. I have never been bony. Even when I was 105 pounds, I wasn't bony. I'm an Italian girl. We got curves for days. So I do think that poor King Charles, I think this is going to be the last one. I think the last one he hosts is Carla, come over to the main chat. I'll drop the link. There, Carla, come on over to the main chat. The main room. So come on over there, sweetie pie. Grace, good question. So I'm getting to you. More bang for your buck, right, Greg?
Yes.
So is King Charles going to make it to the planned visit to the United States? I don't think so. Yeah, I think there are going to be some regrets issued. I don't think he's going to be able to make it over to the US. And I don't know when that trip was planned. But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to make it over. So, good question though, Dave. Sorry I couldn't give you a better answer. Oh, why do people keep saying 6'7"? 6'7" is actually a just passing grade. So that's why they say 6'7". It's kind of like mid, but a little bit less than mid. It's like just barely doing what you need to do. So
Meh.
yeah, it's meh. And my son hates that I'm using it. I'm like 6'7". He hates it. Logan Murphy, what is my opinion about that Romanov family? So yeah, Tebia Lulu. I said I love you, but I actually love the Romanovs. I think that Nicholas II was a very, very good person. I think he was an excellent family man. I think he was a very poor leader. And I don't think that that was because of any deficiency in him. I think it was a deficiency of the times. I think there was so much changing in the world that they could not prepare Russia and the leadership in Russia to move from a less evolved kind of culture into a more evolved culture of the 20th century, because really his reign did come in the 20th century. So it's very unfortunate. Nicholas II famously, broke down when his father passed away suddenly, and said, we're too young to rule. After his biggest dilemma prior to his father passing away was, fighting to marry Alex of Hesse, who became Empress Alexandra. So she was found unsuitable by Maria Fedorovna, his mother, the Empress of Russia. So that was his biggest fight. And the shock of being thrust into a modern world, expected to rule in a modern fashion on a global stage, because truly World War I brought all of the major governments of the world into a global onto a global stage where they all had to work together and politic together. And I just think Russia, the glasnost means openness. So when we heard about glasnost in the 80s, that was opening up Russia. Russia was a very cloistered country before that, bordering on xenophobic. Some scholars do think it was very, very xenophobic. So, truly, Russia is a very unique state. It is a very unique country, and it is a very interesting history. There's a great book. I'll have to put it in the description of this video later. I've got like 3 great books over there about the transition. And one of the cool things, Logan, see, I could talk about this forever. Even the language changed with the revolution post Nicholas II and the assassination of the Imperial Russian family, the last Imperial Russian family. The language actually changed. Anna Karenina, if you read that in Paruski, in Russian, the first part of it is written in the old style of Russian, and then the subsequent and ending chapters are written in the new style of Russian. So even the language evolved. Language is always evolving, but that was one of a great book to kind of see that. Also, Turgenev's Fathers and Sons is a fantastic read for those of you that are not aware of this major transition that happened in Russia after the revolution and the execution of the royal family. So Russian history is never boring. There is never a boring period of Russian history. It is wild. There's lots of stuff that goes on, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to minor in history and concentrate on Russian history. So my literary concentration was on pre and post-revolutionary writing, the propaganda and persuasion that happened on the part of the Mensheviks, the Bolsheviks, and the subsequent Soviet government. So not a dummy. Try not to be a dummy. Really, Greg?
Really?
Yes.
It's Russian adjacent.
It is Russian adjacent. So that happened during Nicholas II.
Yes, that's why I was
Yes,
asking.
yes, it did. So I highly recommend the series The Great. It is not historically accurate, but it actually gives you some really cool insight into Russian court. So what inspired me to do tarot? So I became psychic when I was about 10 years old when my grandfather passed away, and just kind of stumbled through all of that and dealt with a lot of precognition and weirdness. And then when I was 17, a boyfriend's mom realized that I had some innate ability, and she sent me to an astrologer and psychic named Flo Higgins, who sadly passed away just in the last few years. Both ladies did, sadly, and got me tuned up. And I've been doing this ever since. That's why I have 35 years, over 35 years of experience. I am almost 55 years old. So I have a lot of time. So a lot of time in. So let's see what we got over here. So Meghan Markle's dad. I'm going to switch up decks. Guys. I'm going to use itty bitty deck. Oh, that's another thing. I have a Steffi. Yes, they did. The Romanovs had the wrong people around them because they had a court of older people from the last century. They should have found people that were more tuned into the coming century. So yeah, the idea of the Duma, that they really should have stuck it out. Unfortunately, Nicholas II spanned two crazy periods of time, but makes for great study. So Meghan Markle's father. So guys, if you've been under a rock, Meghan Markle's father was rushed to the hospital. He's currently in ICU. Thomas Markle Jr. Did a live stream last night, and there is a GoFundMe. Apparently his insurance that he does have is not going to cover a lot of this, but Kevin O'Sullivan has advised on his show that it is possibly a brain issue. So let's see. And he is in ICU. So, if we want to drop some prayers in the chat, that would be great. Let's see what we got here. Oof. That's not bad. That is not bad either. Prognosis, I don't think, is really great. Recovery is going to be very slow. Good question, Carla's antics. Can somebody drop Carla's link too? Make sure that people are going over and subbing to my friend Carla over there in beautiful Wales. She's in Wales, and I'm dying to see her Christmas cake because she started it a few weeks ago. I'm dying to see the finished product. So, guys, Thomas Markle Sr. I do think that we're coming out of the woods here. The Nine of Swords, when it is in the upright, is anxiety, stress, trouble, sleeplessness, And Haley, I got your question there. I will grab that. So when it's in reverse, we do see, seriously? Did he really say that? All right, wifey, I'm going to ask that question. Did she say he's been through worse? Yeah, it was bad judgment. Look at that. Oh, what a horrible person. So, for use on the vertical, Anna Miller showed up. I got a lot of questions. I think she did. I think it was very bad judgment. Yeah, that's terrible. You got to be careful what you say. Sometimes people say terrible, terrible things. They just let the words fall right out of their mouth. So, this is oh, is that what you heard, Margie? Oh my God. So this is a terrible, terrible change, for him. But I do think that we kind of are going to be healing up out of this. Up top, it's going to take a long time. Star prognosis does not look great, guys. This doesn't look great. I think, is it the beginning of the end? Perhaps. I don't want to be grim and awful about that, but I think we've got, a bit of a. I think there's still time. There's still some recovery. But I think this took a chunk out of him. This took a chunk out of him. So did he lose part of his leg? Judgment. I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Chariot. I can't answer that. I'm not going to answer whether he lost part of his leg. So hang on, guys, because I got a lot of questions right now. So we're going to drop that one and hang on. Will the royal family pay for any of his treatments? Let's see that one. TD, you know it. Samantha, Megan doesn't come to my chat. I'm an itty bitty channel. She doesn't care what I'm saying, So, thank you, Greg, for dropping Samantha's link. Hey, would you drop the bull and the bollocks?
Oh yeah, I can find it.
I can find it.
I'll get it. You do your channel.
All right. There's a fancy new podcast that's going to be coming up soon called The Bull and the Bollocks. It's a pubcast.
Bull
So Bull and wait, Bull and Bollocks. The Bull and Bollocks. So you guys can keep your eyes peeled for this. Becky, if you have that link for Bull and Bollocks.
I don't have it on my computer.
All right. So really?
Well, it doesn't have any traffic on it yet.
Samantha, can you drop Bull and Bollocks, the Bull and Bollocks podcast? There you go. So will the royal family pay for any of his treatments? No, I don't think they want to get involved. Yeah, I think they want a clean break. I don't think they want to get involved. I think they're going to stay in their own lane. Some of us, and I was speaking to someone today about like kind of staying in your lane and not attracting some, attracting crazy chaos to you. And, sometimes you got to stay in your lane. And I think the royal family is going to stay in their lane. Is it their job to pay for their wayward daughter-in-law who was really terrible to them? No. Would it be a lovely thing for them to do? Yes. Let's see. Would King Charles do it on his own? King Charles would do it. Would it be secret? I talk often about King Charles, the man, the king, and the father. And I think as a man, he would help this other man out. I think he would. How about William? William's like, hell no. How about Catherine? Catherine's like, no, I'm not getting involved. I do think they should stay in their lane, Zeph. So maybe they'll drop some money in the GoFundMe. Maybe they'll secretly do that. Hang on. Let me get the link for Bull and Bollocks. Let me get the link. What's that?
Why is it out of my subscription?
Probably because there's no
no content?
Yeah, it might be.
It shouldn't be.
Might be. So, guys, there's no content on this channel yet, but go on over. Give it a sub. There's going to be content. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you. There's going to be content over there. There's going to be content. So, it's going to be good. There we go. Bull and Bollocks. Thank you, everybody, for dropping that. Bless you, Gregopedia. So, okay. Will Meghan see her dad before he passes? This is a big question. 69 people in the chat. How's that lightsaber, Greg? Kathy, I see your question. So be a founding subscriber. That's right, Samantha. Will she see her dad? She's not going to see her dad before he passes. And you know what? I think that Thomas Markle Jr. is going to make this an opportunity for her to do it. I think he's going to say, you can come. We'll lay down our swords. You know, if you want to see him, if you want to bring those kids, he wants to see the kids. I don't think she will. I don't think she will. So is Meghan ever going to reconcile with her father? So it's kind of the same question, but let's see if she gets on the phone with him. Maybe she'll get on the phone with him. Nope. I think she's going to write him a letter. I think she's going to write him one of those curly-Q sickle-filled letters. You know, it looks like sickles, like what she writes over the top of the letters. I think she's going to do that. I think she's going to do that. I think she's going to write him a letter and say, you know, sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but. So I think she's going to do one of those. So
those horrible things, but
yeah, I'm sorry. I you know, hang on, kids. Hang on. I got a lot of questions here. So Grace wants to know, is there a new love coming for her? Hang on, Karen. Is there a new love coming for Grace? Let's see. Yes, that's a big yes card. Where should you be looking? So unusual places that you don't ordinarily go. Yes. But yes, this is a big fat yes card. This is like a loud yes card. So, oh, Kathy, really? He's having another surgery? Jeez, Louise, this poor man. This poor man. All right. Is his health issue, another one from Grace, is his health issue due to his broken heart from Meghan? Is Meghan causing this? There's a lot of factors that are causing it, but the stress and anxiety is a big one. You know, he's pouring from an emptying cup into no vessel. So he's pouring out all of this love and affection and all of the efforts that he put into her as a person. And that's something that, you know, I tell my ex about Angus all the time. I'm like, we're building a great person, you know, like you have to just, you know, deal with building a great person. Gotcha, Zeph. I see it. Is it Middle East love? I don't know what that means, Star. All right. So, all right, there we go. Yes, Bull and Bollocks is up and running. Good news. Good news. That's going to be a fun channel, guys. It is going to be a fun channel. It's not going to be an everyday channel. It's going to be a fun channel. So, yeah, I think all the nurturing that he's done, you can't exhaust yourself. You can't keep pouring into someone who's not accepting, who's not taking that. You know, you just can't do that. And he's run his battery low, and he's been trying to pivot, trying to re-strategize, trying to make this better, and it's just not working. Kathy Black is new here. Kathy, come on over to the other chat. There's a lot of people over here. And it's a great community. Kathy's over on the vertical. So, Kathy, I will drop the link for it again, just so you can come on over. I think the stress is a major factor. I think it's a major factor. And I will drop the link for Hypsee as well. There's the Hypsee app. Boop, right there. And I'm going to be live on Hypsee after this for instant readings, guys. So if you want to come over and get an instant reading, I'm killing it on Hypsee. It's actually doing some pretty cool things for my business. So I'm actually really happy with it. And we may stick with that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm really glad that I jumped on board with them. So, Kathy Black, is this going to bury Meghan? Is it going to bury her? Which part? The Catherine dress, the jealousy over Catherine, the stupid Christmas thing, Harry on Stephen Colbert. I mean, it was like drinking from a Sussex fire hose, which sounds disgusting. But is this situation with her father's, her failure to reconcile with her father, going to bury her? Is it going to do it? Gotcha, Kathy. I gotcha. Success. Mark this. Mark my words. What she's going to do is she's going to try and use this to improve how people see her. So, will she make it there? No, she's not going to make it there. But after the fact, are we going to get like a big poem and a big post on their stupid website? What are we getting? It's a little too little. It's a little too late. Where are my Pat Benatar fans? Sing it. I'm a little too hurt and there's nothing left that I got to say. It's my favorite Pat Benatar song, I think. Actually, I like Wuthering Heights too, but that was a Kate Bush song, technically speaking, I think. Kate Bush kind of knocked it out of the park. So I think she is going to... Hang on, guys. I'm going to go a little deep on this. Is Meghan going to take the Diana Martin Bashir route and say, I was misled by the media? Is she going to say that about her father? Is she going to blame the media for the degradation of her relationship with her father? I see your question about Kate's health. I gotcha. Coming right back. Just sit there. So is she going to blame the media? Is she going to try and take the Diana and Martin Bashir route and use that? Yep. She is. I'm saying it right now. Here, wait. Futurecast. Where's my little Futurecast? I have that little Futurecast thing. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it. I think I had to get rid of it. I had too many things. Oh, Futurecast. So I think Meghan is going to say that due to the media, that it ruined her relationship with her father, and now all she has is regrets, and it's something she can't get back. It's like the oh God, what's his name? It's the only thing you can't get back. The only thing you can't replace. The comedian, what's his name? The Antique Pictures.
Oh, there's John Mulaney.
John Mulaney did a little skit. Hi, Solarian, good to see you. John Mulaney did a skit about one of his friends who stole antique photos from parties because it's the only thing you can't replace. Meghan Markle is going to say this was something I could not replace. This relationship, they are terrible. The media. She's just going to run down that. She is going to run down that. Dave Murphy, good question. Is it going to work? So lawsuit, probably. And she's going to try and take the higher ground. She is going to wrap this up into the negative opinion of her too. That's what's going to happen. Solarian, what's going on with your son? I hope your son's okay. Dave, I saw your comment about the King Trump thing. I was pretty pissed about that myself. Tarot Destiny, thank you so much. Guys, Tarot Destiny is actually one of my proteges. She is an amazing reader. She is over on Instagram, and you can follow her over there. She is very, very talented, and I hope that she is going to start embracing her psychic self and start to spread that joy around. So I thank you very much, my friend. It has been too long. So glad to see you. Thank you so much for the support. So let's see what else we got. Does Harry want again? TD, do you Marisol asked if you have a YouTube channel. Are you flexing on YouTube, or are you just leaving it alone? All right. So does Harry want the children to meet his father, to meet Meghan's father? I think you meant. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He thinks that this would be very good all around if Meghan sent the kids, or if they went and got to see Thomas Markle. And I'm going to say, I think it would. Let's go a little deeper on that one too. Oh, good. TD. Some wifey, one of the mods, drop TD's link if you can. Wifey and TD, if you guys got to do that behind the scenes. I know you're connected behind the scenes. So let's do a what if. Okay. What if? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, OSV. No. Don't worry about it. You can drop questions in this chat. You don't have to go through Hypsee. You don't have to do that. After the live is over, I'll be live on Hypsee for live readings if you want them one-on-one. Thank you, Gregopedia. Appreciate that. So, what if Meghan did bring the kids to go see her father, like today? What if she hopped on a flight and she went today? What would happen? What would happen to her? I don't think it would be a good look, guys. Under the surface, I mean, there are gonna be people that are gonna want to say, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She's trying to do the right thing. I think ultimately, the adage of when someone introduces themselves to you, believe them. So, hey, Mark. So I think that adage is right there. I don't know if it will be universally like, oh, okay, she made a mistake and like now she's just doing, doing the right thing. She's finally doing the right thing. She still has this stupid show. She still treats her husband like a cuck. It's still what it is. It's still what it is. So, guys, Solarian, send Solarian some healing vibes in here. Let's throw some magic in there for Solarian's son. There we go. A little bit of magic, little healing magic. Everybody take a second and just shoot her some light. Shoot her some light. There you go. There you go. Oh, Solarian, I think I do remember what was going on with your son now. Yeah, I have a very full plate. And tomorrow I go back to my part-time job. It's gonna be wild. My feet are gonna hurt. Greg and I gotta go shoe shopping because I gotta get better shoes for this other job. It's a fancy job. So the real estate thing, Kathy. Oh, you're killing me with the real estate thing. I don't know if you know this, but he spoke in front of a real estate convention in Canada. And the first thing he said, they were like, Harry's here to answer your questions. The first thing he said was, I'm not here to give any advice. No kidding. Yeah, house poor knucklehead. I'm sorry. I'm so mean. And I don't know if any of you saw the Christmas special that she did, but holy moly, did they do him dirty with the lighting? OSV, I know what you're talking about. I'll answer that. Yeah, he bashed realtors in real estate. on the holiday thing, there was so much lighting on that bald ass head. It just was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sam, you mean I can't wear my Louboutins? I have a pair of Louboutins. I have one pair of Louboutins. I did not pay market price for them though. So
You just paint the bottom of your shoes red.
no, you can't do that. That's ridiculous. You can't do that. So, what is Meghan so angry about? What is Meghan so angry about with her father? What is it? Well, that is pretty explanatory. So he only made her happy when he had money to give her. It sounds terrible to say that about a child. That a child would be such a brat that they would only be kind and attentive if there was money to be had. So what's the deal with Doria? She can trust Doria to fill in the gaps for her. So Doria is like a glorified babysitter. That's basically what she is. So
6 Semper
6'7"?
6 Semper Tyrannis.
6 Semper Tyrannis. Did you put that in the chat?
6 Transit Gloria. I didn't know Gloria was sick.
Oh, Gregory. So, whoop. Look at that. Look at that. I'm bending the cards there, Zeph. I'm bending the cards. I know. OSV, your question was backwards. So let's see. Oh, Dave, I'm gonna hold off that question for a second. So she's angry with her dad because he didn't have the dinghy to give out. The dinghy is money in Russian. That's money, not dinghy. All right. So Kathy, will he make it through the second surgery? I don't know if they're going to do the second surgery. This looks like they opt to not do it, and it's a good choice. Sometimes that happens. A friend of mine recently was going for a surgical procedure and had to quit smoking prior to doing that. A light smoker, but had to stop smoking, and was told that, Mary, hang on, I got a bunch of questions. I got you, honey. Hang on. I'll get to you. I promise. Not going anywhere. So I think that they will. I'm wondering, is he going to be? Yes, interfere is a euphemism.
Okay.
Pro Wall, sit tight. I'm going to get to you. I got a bunch of questions on the table. It'll be to protect him from complications. So I just think that I don't think it's going to be a good idea to go in there. So let's see. But again, Thomas Markle, all the Markles, just give them a little bit of love here. Give them a little bit of love and a little bit of stars. So drop them in the chat. So, okay. So breaking news, the DC pipe boomer. I like that you put boomer ID'd as a person named on the screen. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case the algorithm is fired up. Let's see if they got the right man or woman or whatever they identify as. Covering all my bases. Oof. There's going to be something about the way that they got this guy. So, hey, Yanks. There's gonna be something about the way they got him. Either the warrant wasn't right. There's gonna be something there. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. I hope I got to all your questions, sweetie. You had some good ones, so I want to see you back soon. Yeah, we'd love to see you back there. You had great questions. I love those great questions. So, thank you, Solarian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think that there's gonna be something amiss with. Ooh, Christine, good question. Just seeing you in the chat, sweetie. Good to see you. Let me grab some tea. This is my Yorkshire Red. I love this tea.
So you're not going to answer my to go stuff?
I didn't get to it yet, Greg. So I think there's going to be some issue with it. Ultimately, do we see some kind of punishment for this? No. I don't think this is going to go through, guys. I think there's going to be some issues with this. So we'll look at this a little bit more later. I've got some other subjects going on for the rest of the weekend. I'm going to be a busy bee the rest of the day and into tomorrow. So yeah, unfortunately. All right. So any chance that we're going to see a DIVORCE? DIVORCE? Are we going to see something like that? Nope. He's trapped. Can't get out of it. I'm caught in a trap. Oh, get out of my head. Oh my God, Grace, you're so funny. Merc. I'm not seeing your Hypsee question. No, I'm not seeing it. I don't know what's going on. So I think there are going to be some regrets, and I think he is going to tra-la-la in his own time. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time. I think he is stuck right now. He needs an out before he can make that kind of a decision. Telling you, I still think Queen Elizabeth's plan B is the one that they're sticking with. So, all right, I am going to do a 2026 reading. So I hope, and the Geo, I'm not sure how to say that. So I'm going to do, I did a speculative 2025 year ahead last December. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to grade my 2025 readings. I've already graded a whole bunch of them, and I'm coming in at, what did I say, 80, 85% or 70, 75? I think it was 775. So let's just see how her health is going to be in 2026. Are we cleared for takeoff? That's tough. Overall, I don't like these cards. Overall, I think we may have some challenges going on. So 78%. Thanks, Dave Murphy. So I think we have some challenges going on. Are we seeing a return of the thing? No, we're not going to see a return of the former malady. And I think that that's a good thing. But I think she's got some other issues. I think, when you go through a cancer treatment, if she's still doing immunotherapy, that is going to be, taxing. Sometimes you do immunotherapy for a long time. Sometimes you have to take a daily chemo, and it's I don't think we're done yet. I think we're done with the cancer, but I don't think we're done with recovery. And I do think that this recovery has taken a little bit out of her. Just kind of she's going to operate at like 95% forever. Which is okay. We'll take the 95%, right? 95 is better than 0. It is better. Oh, wifey, don't tell Dave to start a channel. Just wait. We got some cool stuff coming up. I don't like those cards, right, Becky? I don't like them. But I'm gonna do a full annual review of Catherine, Princess of Wales, and I'm gonna grade my reading from last year. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Let me get rid of my fidget seat because Dave's channel is gonna be Dave Knows What. Dave's like popular guy. So Dave Murphy, everybody's favorite subscriber. Yeah. Absolutely. It is such a creepy relationship, right? All right, so here we got this one. All right. Well, Harry Stunt. I'm gonna switch up decks again. Yeah, Dave, Craig Hamilton Parker. Absolutely. But I don't know. I don't know. So will Harry Stunt about King Trump come back to bite him on the bum? So if you're not in America or you don't watch, haven't heard this. So Harry was on Stephen Colbert and was doing his very best acting and took a swipe at my president. I think he's still trying to get back at Trump for saying, I wish him a lot of luck. He said that about Meghan. I wish Harry a lot of luck. He's going to need it. So is Harry Stunt about saying, well, you guys elected a king? What a jerk. Oh, yeah. It is going to bite him in the butt. Who does this? Like, you can't attack the president of a country if A, you're here as a guest, and B, like, he's just going to direct the IRS to you. Like, he's just going to be like, go over there and check out there. See if they're writing the taxes correctly. Like, what, see if they're doing that correctly. He's not going to see it coming, though, guys. His little cushy, comfortable world. Oh, boy. These are... All right. So as much as I didn't like the Catherine cards, I'm liking these. Thanks, Zeph, for the future fun. Bull and the bollocks. It's going to be a great channel. So, yeah, I think that... So what's Trump's strategy here? What is the great orange king or the pumpkin king? What is Trump's strategy? He's going to make it very hard for Harry to live in this country. Oh, he's going to be very unhappy. He is... You want a king? I'm going to be a king. I'm going to tell you exactly where you need to go. But I think Trump is actually going to lean into monarchy and be like, can you collect your idiot? This is your village idiot. He is the village of Sussex. Come and get this bozo because he's making a mess out of things. Like Greg and I jump into people's chats and lives and I say, let's throw the couch cushions all over the place. We won't be doing that anytime soon. I'm going to be parking it for a little while, jumping into people's lives. I feel like I'm a distraction. So I think that Trump is going to just make it uncomfortable enough that Harry has to leave. And I think he's going to make it uncomfortable enough so that Harry leaves noisily, like Ellen DeGeneres and Rosie O'Donnell, who now both of them are coming back. So Ellen DeGeneres has osteoporosis. That's going to be one of my readings this week. So Dave Murphy, drop your phone number, man. Name, rank, and serial number. Drop it. OSV, that's a good question. Is Harry trying to get himself thrown out? You know what? I think you might be. Because how easy is it for Harry to say, well, I had to leave my wife because I got kicked out of the country. Oh, like that's like a really easy thing for him to say. So perhaps Harry is dumb as a fox. Perhaps he's as dumb as a fox. I don't know about that either. Is Harry dumb as a fox? That says dumb as a fox, Greg. Huh. To be continued later. To be continued later.
Was that the sneaky snacker?
That was a sneaky snacker. So Isar, one of my friends stopped talking to me. No idea why, what happened. I sent a message asking to let me know what happened. No response. All right, so we got two questions here. Let me get them one at a time. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. So dumb as a fox, that's a Japanese saying, right?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
I thought it was a Japanese
I
thing.
don't think so.
It means you just kind of like, oh, it's like a Columbo moment.
I don't know. I don't know. Look at the origin.
Please drop it in the chat.
Oh, well.
All right. So why did Isar's friend stop talking? There, stop talking. That's what that card is. King of Pentacles. Feeling very self-righteous about what? So I do think, oh, let me scoot that on over so our friends over on the vertical can see it. So I do think that this particular friend felt that, time was frivolous and kind of wasted. And they're focusing more on endeavors that will yield results. I hate to say that. But sometimes we have friends like that they want to playmate with us, and we really have to, we have to go to work, those kinds of things. It's sometimes you have to slice and dice it. I was just telling somebody today, I have a lot of girlfriends. I have a lot of really, really good friends. And my one friend called me this morning and I couldn't pick up. And I said, I'm getting dressed. Can you text me? And she was like, girl, you never pick up your phone. I was like, listen, I have been crazier than a chicken with my head chopped off. And I have been busy as all get out. I have another friend that I was supposed to call yesterday, and I wound up getting into this maelstrom with my kid and trying to sort something out with her. She mailed something, it didn't get sent. So I've got a lot on my plate, and not a lot of people to pick it off. So, and Gregopedia has to fix our shower head because my shower is like dribbling. It's like the low flow in Seinfeld, and I was having hair issues, and I think it was because of the shower head. But so
1000?
What's that?
We want to get the Commando 1000.
I do want the Commando 1000. I want to burn the skin right off me. Absolutely. So wifey, tell me more about the state of Virginia. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I haven't even been looking at the news. So I've actually, I was watching clips of Breaking Bad because I started watching it a few days ago and I haven't been able to sit down and like binge. So I was watching clips. So I kind of know the story now, and then I just have to watch series. But so Esau, I think that this person is occupied with a few things, and they just felt that it was frivolous time spent. So maybe reach out and see if you can kind of appoint a time like, hey, let's go out for a cup of coffee. Let's go out for lunch, like put bookends on the sides of the sides of the time. Don't just like make like a long phone call or something like that. When I have the free time, I'm great for a long phone call. So what is next for you in love? Mary, hang on. I see your message there. What is next for you in love, Isar? Ooh, new beginnings. New things are coming. New solid relationships. Woo, with somebody who is very, very much interested. They're not showing their feelings just yet because they don't think that you are going to reciprocate. So make sure that if there is someone that you're interested in, I just got a hot flash. If there's someone that you're interested in, make sure that you let your interests be known. Don't be shy about showing your interest in other people. Okay. So that's the advice I have for you. Loser 1N over on the vertical chats. Good to have you here. Good to see you. So let's go. Thank you so much, Isar, for your contribution to my channel. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, if you want your own private readings, I'm going to be open on the Hypsee app. I will drop that link one more time. You can jump on in there and we can spend some time together. So I'll make the app live. So they're instant readings. You can get in there, get a chat reading or a video reading or a phone call reading. And for new people, it is 75% off the first 10 minutes, which is pretty awesome. I have a nice discount on there right now. So this one, I am going to have to be careful. Dave, what? Holy moly. 111. All right, I'm going to get to you in a minute. Sit tight, Dave. Put your air conditioning on. 111 is an angel number. So even though it feels like they're in a hellish place, but is it a dry heat though, Dave? Is it a dry? Sorry, it's a dry heat. It's a dry heat. It's not as bad as the humid heat, like in Florida. So it's a dry heat. We have very humid weather here in New Jersey. It's lush and delightful. So, Milo Yiannopoulos, I think I got it right this time, suggested that I don't even know how to put this. Do you know the story, Greg?
I'm sorry.
The comment that I have up.
Thank you. Without details, I'm wondering if the claims on X made by Milo Yiannopoulos are true, please.
Do you know what claims he made?
No.
That when in the Middle East, you know what a Cleveland steamer is?
Yes, that's the one with saran wrap.
I don't know if there was saran wrap.
That's the Boston.
Without the saran wrap?
Yes.
Cleveland gets saran wrap?
Yes, Cleveland gets the saran wrap, but the Boston does not.
Oh, Star. It's called the porta potty. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Oh. So ladies are engaged for relief of the gentleman.
There's that one woman that is on TikTok and is proud of it.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
She's in Dubai. She's like, I make $5,000 every time. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, there's not enough money in the world. I'm sorry, not enough money in the world. So what if I got in my hair? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Under your nails. I'm sorry. So number 2 relief. Thank you, Star, for helping me out here. So are Milo's claims true? Is there any validity to it? So, guys, these cards, I think it is. I think it is. Oh, is that how she got her jewelry? Oh, man, that is so gross. Ladies! Ew! Ew!
What would that be, like a brown topaz?
Brown topaz, really?
Topaz pendant?
Topaz pendant. Oh, man.
Copperlight. That's what it's called, isn't it? Copperlight?
Copperlight. Gregory. So it is going downhill, but we're not losing viewers. So I'm gonna have to clip that one. Yikes! So OSV always with the good questions. Okay, I already answered that. I don't think he's gonna do that. So let's see. Is Megan going to say that her father was inappropriate? Oh my God, Star! Star said, definitely not Diana 2, just number 2. Chanel number 2. Oh boy. Oh boy. So okay. Is she planning on saying that right now? Is she planning on saying it right now? I think she's going to abandon that storyline. Wifey, don't throw up. I think she's going to abandon that storyline because I think that she realizes that that is a bridge too far. It really is a very loud statement to make about someone. If she was going to make that statement, I think she would have done something differently. Is this the story that she told Harry? She has told him conflicting stories. She's told him conflicting stories. And I think that she's going to lean more into what she said on Craig Ferguson's show, which was, I was brought onto the set of Married with Children, and it was a very inappropriate place for a young girl in a Catholic uniform to be in. I think she's going to do that. I think that's what's going to happen. So I think that storyline, while it was one that she was going to employ, possibly during the Me Too period, I think maybe she felt a little more comfortable doing it during that. And then she could like tell this whole story about empowerment, blah, blah, blah. Gross. Absolutely. So Pro Wall, you still here? I'm sorry, we had a lot of questions before you got here, Pro Wall. I'm going to give you a card. I am going to give you one of these bright, delicious golden cards. So I hope you're still here, Pro Wall. Everyone's in the bathroom, vomiting everywhere. Pro Wall. What you want, what you need, what you get. So, what you want is you want to be generous and you want to give things away, give information away, give opinions away. But what you need to do is let people take information from you. Take information. Let them learn almost by osmosis from you. You don't have to necessarily give your opinion, but let them just kind of lead by example, that kind of a thing. And then over here, what you get as a result of that is a balanced approach of wisdom imparted by example. Wisdom imparted by example, which I think is fantastic. So hope that helps you. Have a great day. So, is the king going to give Thomas Markle some kind of title? That's a no. No. Again, I think I think, you know, this is they have to stick to their own. They can't cross the streams. Cross the streams. Greg, I think I did miss your question. There's Greg's question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I missed it. So, this is for my husband. Was the Tunguska blast of 1908 actually the Tesla death ray? So, in 1908 in Russia, there was a huge blast that happened over the Tunguska forest and it leveled the trees. It was actually very, very, you could see pictures of it and it was really, really cool. So Nicholas II did go out there and observe the area. And there was some Geiger activity there, right? There was some
I believe traces of iridium were found there.
yeah. So
I
there's
believe it was an airburst.
yes, an airburst.
But a lot of the people say that Tesla was testing a new weapon, and it was supposed to hit a tower in England, but overshot it.
Okay. So Greg said that Tesla was allegedly testing a death ray and it was supposed to hit a tower in England, but it overshot it. Was that what happened? Boom. You're right. Gregory. You know what? Should we do a remote view on that? Like a group remote view?
I mean, how do you quantify that? Like, where do you go? Do you go to Warden Cliff Tower, see what was going on there, or do you go to Tunguska and see what happened there?
We could all go everywhere. Look at this, Greg. There are all those lasers there with the wands. Wands are Dave Murphy. Yes, yes, yes. Dave Murphy, I'm going to see you later. Maybe we'll do it tonight. So when we have wands, it's firepower, it's lasers, it's radiation, all of those kinds of things. So, yes, yes, yes. We are seeing this. So I did not expect this answer, Gregory.
Wow.
So yes, Tesla death ray, Tunguska. Same thing. We're going to do a remote view on it. I'm going to have to schedule that. I don't know what night we're going to be able to do it on. Dave Murphy, I'm going to have to make sure it works for you. So absolutely. Remote view coming. So guys, that'll be a private event off of YouTube. So yes, yes, yes. It'll be a nice little fun event for us. Have to figure out what night we can do it on. So, good question,
So
Gregory.
It was a Mountain Dew, if you will.
A Mountain Dew.
A Maui Blast Mountain Dew.
Oh, Maui Blast Mountain Dew. Maybe it was the first one.
Yeah.
My hair is killing it today. My hair looks great today. Very happy with it. It's been getting kind of wild. Grace. Don't say it. Will Harry shave off that stupid fuzz of fluff on his head? He seriously looks like a ball sack. He really does. He looks like a ball sack.
What's his name? Harry. Harry Ballsack? Harry Ballsack. What's his name?
Hey, Grace, I'm sorry. He's still in denial. And I think I'm so sorry. He's still in denial, and I think he still thinks that he can do like hair restoration. So keep an eye out for trips to Turkey if they're going to go to Turkey anytime soon, and if he's going to get those plugs put in. So you know who Mateo Lane, is that his name? Mateo Lane. He's got the comedian. He's got a hair replacement. He's really open about it. And I was actually up really late watching him do Kathy Mitchell videos. And yeah, his looks great. So, you know, they are doing good work over there in Turkey. Marvin the Martian. Don't besmirch Marvin the Martian. Poor Marvin. All right. So will Prince William strip the Markles of their titles. Let's see. So, Star, I think they get the hair from your body. I think they harvest it from your own body and they replant it and then it falls out. And then, hang on, OSV, I gotcha. So then I think it falls out and then it grows back in. It kind of like restores the hair follicle. I don't know how it works, but whatever they're doing in Turkey, it's some crazy black magic over there. Strange magic. Doot, 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 doot. Strange magic. I'm going to get my cello and bring it down here and hang it up on the wall, guys. So when I get a new cello rig for it, I will be able to play some songs for you. What?
That little pass connected to Russian deaths on Tiara Mountain during the winter war.
So will Prince William strip Harry's titles? Let's start there. It's happening. He's going to do it. How soon? Star, it's in the future a little bit. We got to wait. We got to wait for destiny. We got to wait until he gets in. And he also still wants to see if there's going to be any kind of what am I trying to say? If he's going to be contrite about it, if he's going to say, hey, I really messed up. I shouldn't have been behaved this way. Should have done things a little differently. Shouldn't have said all that. Should have apologized. They're waiting to see if he's going to do that. So, yes, Dave, I actually have a hairspray that I spray over my roots when the grays come in. So, yeah, there's lots of sprays, but the one that you sprayed on your hair was like a fiber. So it like stick to your own hair and it would like get like natty. Yeah.
It would stick to whatever hair you had there, but it didn't look very good.
Yeah, and sometimes it looked good. If you had some hair, it looked good.
Did something where like you put like glue on your head and sprinkle it with like hair dust.
I don't know. Angus thinks he's losing his hair. 17, he thinks he's losing his hair.
It's because his hairline.
I know. I think he keeps looking at my nephew, going, my nephews. I don't want to shave my head.
Well, it's possible.
Angus looks great with the bald head, though.
He does.
He does.
Looks like Darth Vader.
He does look like Darth Vader. So, is he going to strip Meghan's titles? Couldn't do it fast enough. And everyone's in agreement with that. So, yeah, baldness comes from the mother's side. I know. Angus is a handsome dude. Harry has lost a lot of hair in the last year. Stress, Ozempic, all those things. So Dave Murphy, I finally got to your question, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate your support of the channel. You are not only a fantastic benefactor, but you are a fantastic friend, guys. Dave Murphy is a hell of a guy. So, and Dave Murphy, you're actually the second person that I'm going to meet off my channel. So, OSV, does she get the HRH? I don't think she gets an HRH I think she just becomes Princess Henry, right? So, all right, Sydney's having a heat wave. The next 5 days will be 111 degrees Fahrenheit, 44 C for those of you in Celsius. First week of summer. Are we in for a super hot summer or is this short term? You know what? You're going to have periods of hot weather. The Emperor is ruled by Aries the Ram, so that is a hot card. This is a joyous and hot moving card. It's kind of like it warms up and cools off, warms up and cools off. That's why we got the 3 and the 2, 3 and the 2. It's going to go up and down. So I think that the polar vortex was incredibly unstable this year, and it does correlate with the other side of the globe as well. So the polar vortex, when it runs like this at the top of the planet and it is stable, what happens is it either drops down the cold temperature. I am not a meteorologist, guys, but it'll drop down the cold temperatures at an even pace around the globe. When the polar vortex is unstable, what you get is like drips, like an ice cream cone, and that's why we'll get excessively cold temperature bursts here and there. Looking at the other side of the globe, and for those of you who are going, what the hell is she talking about? New Jersey's freezing today. Dave's in Australia. He's on the other side. Oh, it says Sydney there. Everyone can read. We can all read here. So I think you're seeing periods of that same bursts of cold. So like today we're gonna have. Oh, Grace, you're in Australia too. Today we're going down to like 19 Fahrenheit tonight. It's supposed to be pretty cold tonight. So, and it was pretty cold this morning when I got up. So I think that you're going to see those drips down. But the good news is that I think they're going to be pretty at regular intervals. I don't think it's going to be like, 5 days of super hot weather and then 3 weeks of regular weather and then like 2 days of hot weather. I think, Timmy Turner. I loved Fairy Godparents. Didn't think I knew that, did you? Oh, TT, wonderful. If you have an issue booking on Calendly, send me an email. Because my Calendly, it seems to not be reading my calendar correctly. I have to tinker with it. So just send me an email. I'll get you squared away. So Timmy Turner, hang on. I'm going to hold on to that. So I think they're going to be predictable intervals. I think you're going to see periods of, periods of waves of regular temperatures, hot temperatures, regular temperatures, hot temperatures. So is it going to be a beastly summer or is it going to be a good summer? I think it's going to be a good summer. I don't think you need to worry about that. I think it's going to be good, but I do think you're going to have those waves. So, and I know like when it comes to energy and power that we're using in our houses, it can get really dicey. Oh, thank you, Timmy Turner. We just had a huge, let me see if I can find it. Thank you, Dave, for your contribution to the channel. I just want to pull up the solar flare. There was a solar flare that just looked like an infinity sign. It just happened. Is this the one we just had? I don't know if that's the one we just had. I do recent. I got ELO stuck in my head. Strange magic. Do, 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 do. Blah, 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 blah. November 11th. Thank you so much, Timmy Turner, for subbing. Timmy Turner's over on the vertical, if you guys are wondering who I'm talking to. I'm not like, it's Timmy Turner coming in from the great beyond. So the sun produced its strongest solar flare of 2025, an X5 1.1 class eruption from sunspot AR 4274 triggered severe radio disruptions across continents. Major event erupted on November 11th, releasing intense X-rays and extreme ultraviolet radiation. And where is that image of the infinity sign? And there was somebody on, I think it was Facebook, and they were like, that's a good sign. I was like, that is not a good sign. Infinity signs are good, but I don't think solar flares that look like infinity signs are good. So I'm not finding it. I'm not going to pull up my YouTube because, oh, look there, doing crazy stuff here. So let me stop sharing. Yes, I was watching myself. No, I do that for the chat, guys. It's just so I can see the chat at the same time. Let's pull up Hypsee again. So let's get this squared away. Let's get this party started. All right. And there we go. All right. So I love that Timmy Turner just subbed. Timmy was an average guy. Ordinary. Oh, I can't remember all the words to that. I haven't watched it in so long. My kids are big, but they liked Fairy Godparents. Fairly Odd Parents. Thank you. Oh my God. Fairly Odd Parents. All right. Andrea, this is a question I think you asked in the chat, and I apologize that I haven't gotten to it yet. So Angelina and Louis Garrel, they were dating or they are dating? I think I actually want to look this up before I start doing that. Check my text really quick. Hang on, baby. I can't even read that. I can't even read that. All right. All right. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Oh, wait. I got a couple of good pieces of information there. So Angelina and Louis Garrel, right? Oh, come on. Are they dating? What? Who are these two? Oh, I know. She's not dating him, but she was making goo-goo eyes at him. She was making goo-goo eyes at him. It was her, and there was another actress there, and they're both in couture, right? So yes. All right, now I know what I'm talking about. So what is going on with these two? What is going on with these two? And I'm getting reminders that my YouTube live is supposed to be happening right now. What is going on with these two? Look at that sloppy shuffle there. That was a sloppy cut. She's trying. She is trying. I don't think it's going to work. I think I don't know if he's involved with somebody. I think, oh, somebody squashed Tarot Destroyer. Tarot Destroyer, it has been a long time. I know it's been a long time. Been a long time since you came and wrecked my channel. So good to see you. One of the mods, get rid of him. What did you take care of it?
No, where's the in the vert or the regular?
In the regular. You might have him blocked.
Maybe. Maybe you have him blocked.
No, I don't. This is an all new Tarot Destroyer.
Zeph with the band hammer. She's quick on that hammer.
Who's that?
Zeph.
Zeph? Absolutely.
Comes in like the west wind.
Yes. Tarot Destroyer. Just so you guys know, Tarot Destroyer is going to come up like 6 more times because he's got like 8 different identities. So, all right, hang on. Guys, I am going to wrap up questions. I just got OSV's question about Harry and Meghan giving out information. I'm going to close the questions because I am going to go over to Hypsee. Where's my questions closed, y'all? How come I can't see? There you go. We're going to close questions. So if you guys have other questions, you can take it on over to Hypsee after the live. I'm going to take a human moment, and then I am going to go live on Hypsee. So if you guys want to get readings for yourself, you can come on over. Like I said, 75% off the first 10 minutes, which is pretty awesome. It's a pretty easy product to use. And I will set it up so that we can do video chat too. So video, phone, or anything else. So, all right. I think that he is in. Thank you.
665 now.
So, Tarot Destroyer. It's nice to have Tarot Destroyer back. It's nice. It is like a warm peed on blanket. Smells like cat pee. So I think that Louis Garrel is actually involved with somebody, and he read the room. He knows what's up. He is not going to get involved with Angelina. So Angelina, is she keen on him? She's playing coy. Is he keen on her? He is protecting himself. He saw what happened to Brad Pitt. He heard about that vineyard. He's not going to, he's not falling for any banana up his tailpipe. Up his tailpipe? Up his tailpipe. So, Andrea, I'll do a bigger reading on that. So keep looking at the channel. So was the Detlef Pass incident connected to the Russian deaths of the Votovara mountain during the Winter War? Please. Were they connected? Let's see if they were connected. I've never heard anybody suggest if they were connected. I love this question, though. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's hilarious. Nice. Tango, Whiskey Alpha Tango. So, yay, Tarot Destroyer. Those of you who don't know, Tarot Destroyer menaced Alicia Wicker and I when we started doing dueling tarot, and there were some things that he or she said that were absolutely disgusting. So, Tarot Destroyer, old nemesis. You know, you're not anybody until you got haters. So bring on the haters. So, all right, let's giddy up, buttercups. Let's giddy up. So, are these events, the Ditlaf and the Votovara mountain, are they related? No, not related. Two separate events. So I already know what happened at the pass. That was just a very, very odd situation. So I'm confident. I shouldn't say no, but I'm confident I know what happened there. So I don't think that they're related. I don't think the situations are related. But again, perhaps another remote view session that we need to do. So pull that down. And then what else do we have? Two of the largest earthquakes this year. Are we going to see any more of those? Are we going to see any more big ass earthquakes? We got what? 26. Is that Angus? Oh, we got 26 days left for the rest of the year. We got any kind of earthquakes. There is a correlation between the solar flares and earthquakes. So they apparently, what is it, Greg? They England had a 3.4. What is the correlation between the solar flares and earthquakes?
Solar flares put pressure on the
magnetic fields,
sphere, which affects all the iron in the core, which causes the destruction and creates the tectonic fluctuations. Yes.
So
technical enough, or
yes,
do I need to put more jargon?
Remember, in tarot, tens are completion and moving on to the next phase. So this would be the tectonic plates shifting and moving in a different fashion. So that means that right now, as we speak, they're kind of fixed where they are. And I always tell people, having lived in, California, the land of the earthquake, you have these little bumps along your hand, and the earthquakes, the plates will get stuck on those. So I'm sorry, I'm blocking my mic. So they'll get kind of stuck. So they shift, and then like kind of stick there. And then all it takes is a little bit of movement, and it'll move right up. So, anybody in England feel that? We are at a hold right now. So all the movement for the rest of the year, I think, has been done. Maybe a little bit of rumbling here and there, but no more significant ones. Empress, we're settling in, settling in. Are we going to see some bigger earthquakes next year, 2026? Let's look in the first couple of months of 2026. Any kind of big earthquakes we've got coming. Any kind of big earthquakes we've got coming. I feel the earth move under my feet. Is she still alive? What's that?
Carol King?
Yes.
I think so.
I think she's still alive too. Zeph doesn't know either. So you know what I'm kind of seeing in the remote view world is that, like, so if all the plates are moving like this, still alive, thank you. All the plates are kind of moving around, on the liquid surface of the planet. But what I'm feeling is this, that they're moving up and down, which is part of the way the plates move. They're not scraping each other. I think everybody's kind of in place, but they're moving up and down on the surface of the planet. So that, I think, is going to cause some interesting effects early in the year. So that up and down motion. And Solarian, I think that's what I'm seeing, is that it's going to be more of the up and down quakes. And there's a different name for it. There's like this one that slides has one name, and then the one that goes to this one.
There's like subduction.
I don't know which is which.
What the up and down movement was.
Yeah. So I think we're going to see some more of the up and down ones. The up and down ones. So I think we're going to see some of the up and down ones. And that'll have some movement. That'll be Tarot Destroyer's back. So wait, don't get rid of him. Tarot Destroyer. What did one saggy boob say to the other? If we don't get some support around here soon, people are going to think we're nuts. That was funny. That was a funny one. Get it? If we don't get some support around here, people are going to think we're nuts.
Doesn't say what that is. Doesn't say what the up and down is. They only have.
That's okay. So yeah,
together and.
Oh, that's all right. I bet got him, but I hope everybody else enjoyed that joke. That's a funny joke. That is a funny joke. All right. So last question, guys, before I take a human moment and then go. Everyone's laughing. Tell that joke to 3 people today. So this is the last question for the live. And I stayed on for 2 hours. I didn't mean to stay on for 2 hours. I will be on Hypsee for an hour, and then I gotta go get a pair of shoes. I gotta get a pair of shoes. So, Becky, that's all right. Just make fun of him after they kick him out. just heckle him after he's gone, because he's gonna come back as Tarot Destroyer Superhero 506 or whatever. He's gonna have a different one. But all right, let's.
That was the original Tarot Destroyer.
We got the OG. The OG. Oh, white whale. So, Becky. Oh my god, I love Becky. I tell you guys to subscribe to Becky, but soon enough. You'll
see a lot more of Becky.
You see a lot more Becky.
Not like in an OF way.
So, all right. Did Harry or Meghan give Andrew Lowney any information about Andrew in exchange for posting those terrible rose rumors? This is a fantastic question. I love it. Fantastic question. Did Harry give Andrew Lowney any information about Andrew in exchange for posting the rose rumors? Just asking about Harry now. Evolution. I think he made the bullets. I think he made the bullets. I think he was the one who possibly revealed that William was hard to keep on the porch. Those of you that are abroad, keeping him on the porch is, keeping him at home, keeping him true. I'm not making any judgment on William. I don't think the Rose Hanbury thing was a thing. I've read on it before, but I think maybe that once upon a time before William was married, that maybe he did take some time. They did have that breakup for a little while, and maybe that information was bastardized. Was it Meghan that passed that information on to Andrew Lowney or Andrew Lowney's people? I think she did. I think she did pass on information through sources. Was it Omid Scobie? Was Omid Scobie? Let me move these up, kids. Was it Omid Scobie? The Holy Trinity. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that Andrew Lowney was given information. Is Andrew Lowney? Does Andrew Lowney know that he was misled? All's fair in love and war. It's kind of his attitude. Will he ever mea culpa on this one? No. And that's a matter of preserving his professional integrity for whatever it's worth. OSV, that was funny. He's just going to say, I'm going to protect my sources. I'm not going to give out my sources, and you guys can go pound sand, blah, blah, blah. Blah, la, 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 Becky. Blah, la, 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 la. So, yeah. I think that the information was passed to Lowney through a third party. And Grace, I closed out questions. But I'm more than happy to take that for another reading, because I got a bunch of stuff that I have to do. But I'm going to go live over on Hypsee for a little bit and pay some bills. I got to pay some bills over there. So he's never going to say, hey, I did the wrong thing or blah, blah, blah. So, that's a shame. That's a shame. What's done is done, right? What's done is done. So, guys, this was really fun. Did you guys have fun? There's still a lot of people here. Who had fun? Greg, did you have fun?
I had a blast.
You had a blast? So, my marketing tools are telling me I need to change my thumbnails. They said more neon on your thumbnails. So I tried a little white neon. I'm being a little careful, but this was good. I'm glad I got a live in. Thursdays, I'm going to keep doing the lives, but I think I may start doing earlier lives. Like I may get up early, Monday through Thursday, do some early lives, and then, cruise on into the Hypsee app. Like I said, it's actually making things a little bit easier for me. And it's super fun. I love the chat feature. The chat feature is actually really cool. And I'm getting very used to it. So will you be on over the wheel? Will I be on I will not be on over the weekend, likely, just because I'm working and I'm working at a part-time job, and we're going to see if that sticks. But for right now, I am working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Sunday night we have to go to an event that my daughter is performing in. So guys, I'm going to jump off. I thank you all. No, I'm not going to be on this weekend at all. Likely through through Christmas, I will not be on the weekends at all. I don't even have hours on the weekends, so kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. You know, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But boys and girls, thank you for your generosity. Have a great full moon. Grace called it. Thank you very much. Have a great full moon. Super. I should have had my full moon background. I think I have a full moon background. I used to have one. I think I got rid of it. Maybe I got rid of it. I had too many backgrounds. I have a lot of backgrounds, like the tinfoil one and the space one. I like the space ones. We got little frost around the edges. That's for you in Australia, everybody who's hot down in Australia. This one's really cool. Candy. I like the candy one. So, all right, then I got ghosts. I got lots of cool stuff in here. My intergalactic beach. So yeah. All right, kids. I'm gonna bug out of here and then take a few minutes, and then I'm going to open up. Thank you, Zeph, for dropping the link. I was just going to do that too. Come on over, come see me if you want to get a reading. And until then, I will see you in the future.